Hi everyone, Happy New Year. My name is Julie. This is my Flosstube channel, Julie's Stitching Journey. Happy 2024. It's January 2nd today, and it's my last day of vacation before I have to go back to work tomorrow. Sad reality. But I thought this would be the perfect day to film a video. It's been a month since I had my last video, which is insane. And the video today is going to be primarily a WIP parade, but then at the end I also do kind of have just like general plans as well as two finishes from the last time I've seen you. One is a big one that I'm very excited about, but I'll get to that a little bit later. So yeah, grab a drink, get comfortable. I'm hopefully not going to make this too long because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 WIPs. What a great number. So let's just jump right into it. No hesitation. I have a cup of tea because I've been sick for the last week or so. We ended up going to Florida for Christmas. And I, of course, sat next to a sick person on the plane and got sick, but it's not so bad. I survived, but that's why I feel like I look a little rough. You're also in my bedroom. Welcome. Is this a little bit weird? I feel like it's a little bit weird, but I literally have stuff everywhere, and I didn't want the cats getting all over it. So there's not going to be any cats in this video either. So like, what's even the point? But no, there's still a point, hopefully, if you care about anything besides cats, which I can see why you would not watch this video if you're here for the cats. Anyway, I digress. Can we also just take a moment for our bedding? It's penguins. Okay. We're starting. So, no rhyme or reason. I'm gonna start with, I don't actually know like when I've started these, so I'm just gonna start from the top, okay? First WIP, I'm very organized today, I wrote note cards, is Summer Birds. This is what it's gonna look like. And this is where I've gotten thus far. Super cute. So this is Summer Birds by Nenidesigncrafts. I got it off Etsy. And it's on a 32 count Magnolia Lugana by Vintage Needle Arts. And I'm doing it 2/2. Is this lighting okay? Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can get the lighting better. There we go. I think that's better. I also tissue break, so that worked out. But anyway, yeah, Summer Birds. This was my first 2/2 project. And I remember not really liking it, but now that I've done more work on like tiny fabrics like this and like did over 2, I think I'll enjoy this a bit more this year when I pull it out, and it's so cute. It's gonna be a really fun like spring summer stitch. So I still really like this one. You know when you're sick and you like can't catch your breath? That's where I'm at right now. So bear with me. Oh, also for this project, look how pretty, oh my gosh, these are in a state, but look how like pretty all of these colors are. Really speaks to my soul. Okay, one done. I'm throwing them so I'm a bit more organized. My next one I have started. This one was fun because I asked Instagram for advice, or so basically I'm addicted to buying Little Mill Hill kits now. Somebody stop me. But I have the one I'm working on is this one, Snowman with feathered friends. It's a Mill Hill kit. It's a beaded kit by Jim Shore, or Jim Shore by Mill Hill, beaded kit. But I had this one, and this is the one I started. But I put on Instagram, should I start that one? Or I also gave these two as an option. And Feathered Friends won. So these will be saved for another day. But it was fun to do a poll on Instagram. I felt like a real Instagrammer. So I started this one. This is as far as I got. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't worked on it very much. And that's because I started something else that I'm addicted to, which I will get to. But yeah, so just a tiny little start, little baby start. I thought I would honestly work on this on the plane more, but again, I bought something else that I was just like stoked about. And so I haven't gotten to this, but still really cute, still really like it. I'll probably still work on it throughout the spring because there will still be snowmen around in Wisconsin. So I don't feel like it's like solely Christmassy. So that's my second WIP. A side note, I also bought this one, Winter Holiday Collection, Mill Hill Gingerbread Cottage. How cute. This one is like primarily beads, which I'm here for. Anyway. Third WIP. We're going with Big Daddy. This is the Magic Book, or Magic Book by Tinycrossstiches. This is what it's gonna look like. And this is where I'm at. I've actually worked on this in December. I was feeling it. And so I got some stitches done. I am about 12.88% into this. I forget how many total stitches it is, but it's beautiful. It's on a 28 count opalescent Lugana, and I'm doing it in 1/1. In hindsight, I wish I had done this on a lower count fabric, because in the 6 months that I have been cross stitching, I've realized I am primarily a lower count girly. So I just started 2 other projects that I'll get to, and one of them is on an 18 count Aida, and the other one is on a 16 count Aida. So you can see what I like. I like the Aida on the lower count, but I still really enjoy that one. I think it's going to be so freaking cool when it's done. And this one also does have, I think this is this? Yeah. This one has like so many cool colors in it as well. So I'm excited to like get out of the, oh, I'll show you. Right now, I've been working, you can't even really see it, but there's like all right here is white and gray. So I've been like trying to truck along and then also do a lot of black. So like I'm excited to get back to colors because first of all, the black, I'm going cross-eyed. And then the white, I'm also going cross-eyed. So this piece is like, I really have to be in the right mood to sit down with it. But I love it. So it don't matter. Okay, tea break. Oh my gosh. I'm winded. Okay. Should I do a new start? I'll do a new start. So from the last video, I mentioned in my previous video, I was going to start a piece for my mama. And she's a really big fan of William Morris, the arts and crafts artist. Arts and crafts like era movement. He's an artist. This is what it's going to look like. It's the William Morris flower pot. And I got it off Etsy. And it's by Whoopicat on Etsy. And I am doing this on a 16 count Aida Milk and Honey from Fiber on a Whim, and I'm doing it 2/1. This is how far I have gotten. I did this on the flight to Florida, and I'm not super happy with how my stitches look, I'm not gonna lie. The light fill-in, yeah. But it's all right. No one's gonna be looking at it this close, so I'm just gonna take it a little bit farther back. Oh, it's looking okay. But yeah, I'm excited to like get to the flowers. This has been really fun to work on. Made the flight go by really fast. So yeah, that's another one. Another WIP dusted. Okay. Let's go to an older one. This one is fun. This is Summer Quaker by Lilasstudio, which, oh my gosh, I see everyone starting the autumn one. Oh, plus it was cool because Lilasstudio was like, oh, Erica Heel, H-E-W, no, H-E-Y-L, started a start along on Facebook, and I was like, Erica Heel, why does that name sound so familiar? It's my the Black Cat Stitchery, which is like my local, and by local I mean an hour away, L&S, and she started a stitch along for the autumn one, which I'm very tempted, but I don't think, what I've come to realize is I'm a full coverage like girly. That's where I thrive. So Quaker, I am really glad I started this, and this has been super fun to work on because it was the Summer Quaker by Lilasstudio was a start along hosted by Sam, the Huga Stitcher, that happened in August. And I had such a fun time doing my first like start along with her. Cause I mean, honestly, anything Sam does, I'm a fan of. So yeah, this is how far I got. And I think it's so fun and pretty, and I really enjoy it. I'm doing it on a 46 count cappuccino by Fiber on a Whim, and I'm doing it 1/2. So I'm very excited to put a lot of stitches into this summer. Definitely gonna be like a focus piece in the summer months, because the quote I just live for, I don't remember what it is, but it's like live in the sun, drink in the something summer air. I don't know, but I really like it. It's an Emerson quote, I believe. But yeah, I had a really good time starting this SAO with everyone and like seeing progress on Insta. And I started my Insta because of this stitch along, because I didn't want to be left out of all the updates. But yeah, I am very tempted by the autumn one, but let's finish this one first before I jump into more. I will say the 46 count, I'm glad I tried it, but never again. Never again. No, it's honestly not that bad, but again, you have to like, I have to be outside with magnifiers, which is a look, let me tell you. And I live in an apartment complex and right by the front door. So my porch is right by the front door, and everyone walks by me and is like, she's looking cray cray. And I'm like, I know, you don't have to tell me. But yeah, that one was very fun to start. And out of my comfort zone. Okay. We're like halfway through. We're trucking along. Trucking along, it's only been 15 minutes. Perfect. Okay. Next WIP is Quilting Bee by Carolyn Manning. I wanted to do a Manning, and I wanted to do one that wasn't like all repetition, because I felt like I was going to get a little bit bored, but the changes of colors in this is really what drew me towards it. I also thought it was super cute with the little bees, and I started it during last summer, so it was very like seasonal appropriate and super fun. So I am doing this on, oh, this is how far I've gotten. Oh, I should smile for my thumbnail. I am doing this, I want to say it's on a 16 count Aida. It's just a wide Aida off of 1, 2, 3 stitch. It's not anything like fancy. But yeah, I like it. I put this one, this was a good car stitch for me when I travel for work, because you can just pick it up and it's not too like thought intensive. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Watcha. Okay, next one is, this is the Haunted House Sal by Teenyweenyxstitch. I'm doing this on a 16 count white Aida 2/1. And this is how far I have gotten. Yes, I spilled coffee on this trying to take an Instagram picture. I am not a Instagram savvy human, and I am also not a YouTube. I'm not technologically, I never thought I was like bad technologically until I started my YouTube, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Yeah, I love this stitch. It is so fun. I really enjoy it. So I need to pick this up again. This is like one of my first projects I started, and it's a full coverage, and I just love full coverages. I love them. I think I would honestly really like the Magic Book cross stitch more if I had done it on a bigger or a smaller count fabric. So that's a 28 count 1/1. In hindsight, like if I could go back in time, I would do 2/1 on like a 20 count. And I think I would like whip through it a lot faster. Because when I pick up like this one and my new one, I'm gonna show you, that brings me a lot of joy. And I can do it at night because it's not teeny tiny, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, I really like this one. I think it's so fun. This is actually a present for one of my besties. So I need to like put some more time into it, right now I'm working on the werewolf. He's in jail. So yeah, love that one. Super fun one. Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna do my I'll do my Chatelaine next. So I am doing Autumn Fog Mandala by Chatelaine, and I'm doing it on a 32 count pastel lilac Belfast linen. This is what it looks like, and this is how far I've gotten. Can you see the sparkly threads? So big update on this bad boy. I have finally received all of the materials. It was like a Christmas miracle. I literally got an email from Erica Hill, Black Cat Stitchery, and she's like, your Gloriana silks are in. And I was like, you just made my holiday, ma'am. I'm so excited about it. Oh wow, look at that, it's just dangling needle. Love that. Yeah, so I have everything. So like I had to skip so much because I was like, I don't have the right floss. So now I feel like I can like really jump back into this and really get some good projects progress, because I loved working on it. It was just stressed me out that I was skipping, and I thought I was going to make a mistake because I had to skip and then everything wasn't connected. I'm like, I'm going to count wrong. So it was stressing me out. But now that I have everything, I'm much more excited to like get back to this because I really enjoyed it. And it's like a different sort of stitch for me, because you have to focus on literally every stitch. It's not like my last WIP I'll show you, which is a new start, where it's mindless. This is like, counting and making sure you have the right floss, because I'm pretty sure like they're also like named similarly. But yeah, stunning. Also, this is on pastel lilac, and I have come to the decision that I wish I had done it on a different fabric that was a bit more lilac. So here's the thing. This is fine. I'll totally finish it, and I like it, and it definitely, when you put it against something not like sort of not in this lighting, but it does have like the faintest. Someone blew a little bit of lilac on it. But I think I could have gone more purpley. And I say this because one of my favorite Flosstubers is Those Missing Stitches. And she just started making her own fabric. And she just made a really pretty lilac lavendery one. And I was like, ooh, my Chatelaine would have looked great on that. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, we have 2 more. Yeah, we have 2 more WIPs, sorry. Both are new starts, so that's fun. Since I just talked about Those Missing Stitches, I'll move on to my new start because this one was inspired by her. So she is really into full coverage, which I love. I love full coverage. And I really love following full coverage people on Instagram too, with the swipes from like one day to the next showing progress. It just is like very satisfying to see for me. So she mentioned this pattern on her couple of videos ago, I think, and I auto bought it. So here's the thing. Okay, let's start with what it is first. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how to say this word. Boreals colors. And it's by StichesSewBeautiful. And I'm doing it on an 18 count Easy Guide Aida 2/1. This is what I've gotten so far. Straight black. Black on black on black. This is like 2,500 stitches of black. So this is my mindless project, which again, I freaking love. I love it. I think it's so fun. And you can kind of see some white poking through, but I am not bothered in the slightest. And I love 18 count 2/1. Loop start all day. This brings me a lot of joy. It's gonna be humongous. It's 162,000 stitches. So it's by far the biggest project I've ever worked on. And it's gonna take me a couple of years, and by a couple, I might need a few. But yeah, I love it. So fun. And I mean, it's so pretty. So anyway, StichesSewBeautiful might sound familiar to you because I talked a lot about potentially starting the women in the field. It looks like this. But I was like, ugh, I don't really like the human in it, but like I love how colorful it is. This Boreals colors pattern is also really, really colorful, and I love it. I'm like, I need to wait for patterns to speak to my soul like this one does, because like I love it. Okay. And here are some of the colors. I haven't got them all yet, but I mean, like, oh, love it. Love it. So yeah, that was one of my most recent starts. Now we have my last start, which I think I've mentioned before. It is the Gilmore-isms Sal by the Forbidden Fiber Co. I went ahead and, or I guess this is what it looks like thus far. They are releasing, I forget if it's every week. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But they just had the first release yesterday and I started it. So this is where I've gotten so far. So I worked on the border throughout December just to kind of get a bit of a head start. I honestly wanted to get more than this done, but I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. And then this is what was released yesterday. Catkirk. So yeah, I worked on that this morning. It's cute. I like it. And this is on Casablanca, Ada, 18 count. And I bought the kit because I did. And this is the floss that came up with. It's funny because I bought this, but it didn't come right away because I pre-ordered it. And I got so excited when they like sent me the chart and I wrote down all the DMC, and then I went to the store and bought all the DMC, forgetting that I bought this specifically for that. So that was like a dumb moment for me, but yeah, really enjoying this. Super fun. I originally heard about this from Cross Stitch Kate, and she was like, I'm gonna do anything Gilmore, and I was like, ooh, same. And then Olivia C. Flosstube is also joining, which I love the camaraderie. Which I just realized I found her originally because her name was so clever. It was Long Live the Stitcher, and her name's like Olivia, you know. But she changed it, so I'm sure she had a reason, but I will forever call her Long Live the Stitcher. Just because I thought that was so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to see their progress on this as well. And hopefully seeing their progress will also help me like keep in line and up to date. So yeah, that's my last WIP. Whoa. I think that's all I had to say on them as well. To go a little bit into plans. So here's the thing. I've done cross stitch now for 6 months and I have 10 WIPs. Personally, I like that number. So I'm also going into a big year of spending money on my wedding. That's in November. So I am gonna join, I feel like the rest of Flosstube by not, well, a lot of people are like not starting new things or they're not buying new things. Like I mentioned, Olivia, I think she's not starting. Yeah, she's working on her WIPs until July. I think that's a good plan. I personally would like to do a no spend 2024 and really just focus on the 10 WIPs that I have here. And the only thing I would like buy would be floss if I run out of a certain color. But I have, obviously, I have like, oh my gosh, I'm throwing stuff. I always forget this one is accidentally open. I literally just chucked the beads of this one somewhere, so I'll have to find those. I don't know which one. Oh no! Anyway, but I have like these if I do like desperately need a new start, or if I finish something else and I want to keep to that 10 number. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a no buy 2024 because honestly, like between my Boreals one, my magic book, Gilmore-isms, I mean, honestly, all of these, I'm not close to any finishes. So I really don't need new patterns. So yeah, and I'll just write down what I think is cool, and maybe if I do find something that speaks to my soul, like the Boreals colors, I'll buy it, but I'm gonna focus on these 10 for this year. I don't think that's gonna like make very fun content wise, but honestly, I feel like there's a lot of Flosstubers who are just great at haul, knowing what patterns are coming out, have more of like their finger on the pulse I don't think I've ever used that phrasing before, of the Flosstube like world in terms of retreats and stuff like that. That just ain't me. That just ain't me. That's not my strong suit. I'm also like, if I don't start working on what I have now, they're never gonna get done, because I feel like I don't stitch as much as other people do either. So yeah, that's my like tentative plans. I'm like not super worried about it though. So like, who knows, maybe I change my mind in a week and that's totally fine. But I would really like to put like a lot of stitches into what I have here now, just because I really love everything I've been working on. Oh my gosh. Cold tea, lovely. Now, the final aspect to this video is I wanted to show you 2 finishes that I did since my last video. I finished the Mill Hill Tropical Holiday, I forget what it's called, Tropical Christmas, Tropical Palm. This is how it turned out. How freaking cute is that? It's a magnet. So I just put it on like our metal bookcase that's right next to our TV. So cute. Love it. I love these beaded Mill Hill kits. Love them. Now, I'm quite pleased with this last finish. You'll have seen it. You'll have known it. It's my Merry Christmas by Dimensions. I mentioned in my last video I wanted to finish it by Christmas, and I did. And I finished it. It's not the best finishing you've ever seen in the world, but it's my first one. And I will probably end up like re-finishing it. But I'm really happy with it. So this is what it ended up looking like. I did it in this little gold frame. I need to pull this side down a bit more. It's a bit uneven. Sorry for the glare, but yeah, I think it came out really cute. Let's not talk about all the mistakes I made at the end. I'll just say this A is effed, but you would never notice. So I think it's so cute. I'm so happy I finished it. This is really the project that got me into stitching this year. So I'm really excited with how it turned out, and the fact that I got it done. I started it July 1st for Christmas in July, and I got it done, and now it's like my 6 months of cross stitching and Flosstube are commemorated by this. And I even got to do my initials and the year 23. So yeah, I think it's really cute. And it was fun to see. When I went home for Christmas, I got to see my mom's that was hung up as well, which was fun to see. How cute is that little mouse tail with the ribbon on it? Oh my gosh, I die. But yeah, that is everything I had to show you. Thank you so much if you've made it this far in the video. I would love to hear what your big plans for the new year are, or how you're tackling plans in 2024. If you have any full coverage Flosstubers that you like, I'm trying to find more, just because I've come to realize that's my vibe. That's what I like the most. Not that I don't like the other things I'm doing, but I like it the most. Yeah, what else do I have to say? I think that's it. Happy 2024, starting the new year. I will hopefully update you in 3 weeks, a month, something like that. I think about every month is good for me, just again, because I don't stitch as much as other people do. So I like to have progress on stuff to show you all. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!